Hi guys, how are you guys doing? I hope that you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving week. I have a lot to do, but at the same time, I kind of feel a little bit like I have content creating block. I don't know where to go from here. So I thought that maybe it would be the best thing for me to do would to just put all of my Christmas stuff out. And maybe that will inspire me and motivate me to get started with Christmas, since December is going to be peeking it over the corner in about 2 days. So I got some shopping in here, I got some cleaning in here, I got some Christmas decorating in here. So it's going to probably take me a few days to get it all in and up and ready to go, so that next week possibly I can get started on all of my holiday baking. It is expensive these days with inflation, gas prices, all of the above. We're on an extreme tight budget, so most of these decorations are going to be last year's decorations and maybe a couple of new things that I'm going to introduce into my repertoire of Christmas stuff. Let's go ahead and get started with this year's Christmas decorating. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share if you think that it's worth sharing, and subscribe here if you're new. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. I do want to start with my kitchen. Our countertop gets dirty really fast. It's one of the things that really gets dirty the most is the countertops, and the stove I can't seem to keep clean. I'm sure that I'm not the only one, but I have all this stuff that I need to put away. These are all of our dishes from Thanksgiving. Some of it has already been cleaned and put away. Some of it we didn't even use this year. So I'm going to start off by putting all this stuff away. I'm going to take everything out of here and really deep clean the countertop and my appliances, and we'll go from there.
Gotta count to 10, don't know if I wanna go through this again. Why am I even bothered? Gotta keep my head high above the water, that is what they said. Yeah, maybe I should take it slow. My body's saying yes, my head is saying no.
It had been a hot minute since I've cleaned all of my appliances and really deep cleaned my kitchen. Excuse my cat, she's over here playing and making a bunch of noise. She got in trouble for getting underneath the tree, so she found a toy instead, so I can't yell at her for that. Anyway, so I really did just like go and deep clean all of my appliances. I got all the grease off my countertop oven on the inside and the outside, because, you know, I'm going to be baking soon, so I wanted everything to be nice and clean, including the countertops. So I got a fresh start by just really going in and deep cleaning all of my appliances, my counters, and as you can see there's ants back there because I guess we had ants. So it was time that I did this, and I'm really happy that I did, because it really just transformed my kitchen to look like new. And then when I was done with all of that, I decided to get up there and clean all of my cabinets from top to bottom. And I just use a little bit of hot water mixed with some Fabuloso. You know, usually I use it to mop my floors, but Fabuloso is a good multi-use cleaner. So I use it when I'm trying to scrub anything. It's probably even good for bathrooms, I'm assuming. And for all of my appliances, I did use my Brillo pad, because the Brillo pads, they're good for multi-use as well. So the Brillo pad, you know, I've shown you how I clean my stove, but it actually helped me get the grease off the windows of my countertop oven and my regular kitchen stove as well. Okay, so it's the next day and I woke up feeling sick again. I guess whatever I had wasn't finished. But I'm going to try and push through, because I can't sit around and sleep anymore. I have things to do and it just can't wait. I got all of my kitchen cleaned yesterday and it's still in pretty good condition. Everything is nice and orderly and neat, and I've arranged the kitchen differently, so hopefully our breakers don't break again, because I had to move my countertop oven in order for me to keep the breaker from popping every time we use the microwave. But as you can see behind me, my table is a mess, so I'm going to take all that stuff off. I probably have to take down all my fall decorations, so we're going to go from there.
If I wanna go through this again, why am I even bothered? Gotta keep my head high above the water, that is what they said. Yeah, maybe I
everybody else's cat stashes scrunchies or rubber bands underneath their carpet. There's at least 20 of them here.
You took everyone's rubber bands? Those are ours. I was wondering where they all went.
Okay, I have all of my stuff ready to be packed away. So I'm gonna put it all up in a box and put it in my storage and put it away for next year. At this point, I decided that it was a good time to stop. I was able to get a lot done by rearranging my living room and cleaning underneath my rug and really freshening up the space and making room for all of my Christmas decorations and to bring in the Christmas tree as well. And I was completely satisfied with everything that I got done today. And so tomorrow I'll be able to get a really fresh start and be able to put up a lot of Christmas decorations so that when my kids get home from school, they're nice and surprised. Good morning, guys. Today is the day I finally get to start putting up some Christmas decorations and stuff. I have some pork that I need to get started on dinner. I'm gonna put it in the crock pot. So I'm gonna do that, and then I also have my turkey carcass that I need to boil and save the broth for whatever I wanna use it for. So I'm gonna do that right now too, and then I'm gonna get started on everything else. I have this pork roast. It was supposed to be for pozole, but I never used it. So I have probably a good 3 pounds worth of pork meat here. I'm just gonna roast it up and probably shred it up. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna make yet. So I'm gonna brown it. Do you guys still do that? Do you guys like to brown your roast, or do you guys just put it in your crock pot and then season it up? I feel like when you brown your meat, it adds so much more flavor to your meat, whether you do it in the beginning or if you do it afterwards, like a reverse sear. But I always felt like browning the meat is crucial to any roast. So I'm gonna brown it up without any seasonings on it, no rub or anything, because I want it to get a good color. And then afterwards I'm gonna season it up and put it in the crock pot, and then it's gonna just like fall apart off the bone, and I'll probably make carnitas or something for dinner or something. I'm not sure yet, but let's get some oil in this pan. I found these at the store at Stater Brothers. It's the Kinder's Mexican seasoning. They have different kinds, but I'm gonna use this Carnitas Mexican style crispy pork. I'm hoping that this is gonna be good. I'll let you know what I think of it. I think I'm gonna use both packages. So I'm just gonna throw the seasoning in there, and I'm gonna drizzle in some apple cider vinegar, just a couple of tablespoons or a teaspoon, you know, of sesame oil. Some coconut aminos, because this is kind of like a gluten-free option of soy sauce. A little more. Probably a good 2 tablespoons maybe. And some Worcestershire sauce. And then I'm going to fill these up with water. Just the 2 packages. You don't need much water because it's going to release a lot of juices. And you don't want too much liquids in there. So I'm going to just put 2. I'm going to put the lid on it. And let this cook for 6 hours on high. I think 6 hours is good. You guys, this pork was delicious. I'm not sure if I am like a biggest fan of the seasoning packet or if it really made a big difference, but it was really good, and it's a perfect base for any pulled pork recipe, whether you want to make barbecue pork sandwiches or carnitas. or anything else like that. Okay, so over in this pot, I have my turkey carcass. It still has a lot of meat on there, which is a good thing. So I'm gonna let this meat sit on here, and it's gonna fall off as it cooks. Once it comes up to a boil, I'm gonna put it in the back burner, and I'm gonna let it simmer for a couple of hours until the stock comes into a nice rich consistency. There's a lot of seasoning on here from when I actually season the turkey itself, so that's going to season the broth. There's butters and oils and stuff from the butter that I put on it as I was roasting it, and I also have the lemon peels and the onion and the celery and stuff, cilantro, all that is going to stay inside there and also enrich in this broth itself. So this is going to become useful to me whenever I need chicken broth. I'll just replace it with my turkey broth. This is something my mom used to do, except for she would make like a turkey noodle soup. So we'll see what it looks like once it's finished. Okay, so my turkey broth has been simmering for the last 3 hours. I'm gonna turn off the heat now and let the broth completely cool down before I strain it. All the meat should be like super tender and falling off, so I'm gonna pick the bones too later. It looks so good, so rich. And then I'm just gonna put it in a container and save it. Dollar Tree has really stepped up their game these last couple of years. I got some of these candy spoons. They were made out of chocolate. They were cracked, but I think that I could fix them. I also picked up some of these baking dishes. They had a couple of different designs. So I got a couple of each one of them, and I plan on making some cute little packages out of them for gifts. I couldn't exactly buy the entire store like I would want to, but they have a lot of cute things for the kids to make activities out of. To give you an idea, I picked up some of this fabric stuff. I plan on wrapping styrofoam with them to make them look like little presents underneath the tree. I haven't done this in this video, but I'm hoping to do something in the future. And then I went to Rite Aid. They have so much stuff. I didn't exactly buy anything from here, but I did get some inspiration from walking through. You definitely need to go out there. I did get some of the snow cover stuff. I'll show you later in the video what I did with those. And they have an abundance of trees and decorations and stuff like that. Very beautiful, very nice. I mean, they were well stocked, you guys. I couldn't believe this year how well stocked they were. This was a couple of weeks ago, so I'm pretty sure that the stock has changed. A lot of the stuff is probably already bought, but you might want to check them out because they have a lot of things. And sometimes they continue stocking throughout the season. If they have an abundance of stuff, they might restock the shelves with whatever that they have left. But yeah, you guys need to go out there. Look at these lanterns. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I would love to pick up some of this stuff. They have all kinds of nutcrackers in different sizes and lanterns and really high-end decorational pieces that are functional, like they actually light up their LED or battery operated. I really wanted that Ferris wheel, and look at this little cute thing. It has like the train going into the mountain. It's just so pretty. I just wish that I could buy everything from here. They have a lot of stuff that you can't find anywhere else. It's way different. Maybe if you were to go to like a department store or something, you'd be able to find that. But at this carousel, this is something that I have been wanting for a long time. I found one at Walmart last year and I wasn't able to get it, and I really wanted this one, but I just couldn't afford it. Even though everything here is 40% off or 50% off at Rite Aid, and they bring the price down, like way down, I still couldn't. It just wasn't in my budget. But they have lots of lights, and look at this cute Grinch. It doesn't do anything. They had a smaller one that my friend bought that actually like makes music and plays and stuff, but that one doesn't really. They have a bunch of different sized trees. These ones are a little bit more expensive for my taste. But look at these welcome signs, greeting, like these wooden signs. They're so pretty. Like I would love to make something like that, but I'm just not crafty enough. Here's those large nutcrackers I was talking about. They look so cool. It's not really my thing, but I know there's people out there that really like that kind of stuff. I'm not trying to show you Pringles, guys. I really was just trying to show you the deer that's on the top shelf. I really wanted this North Pole and the the mailbox. I really wanted that this year, but isn't it cute? Like, wouldn't you love to have something like that? This one right here is what really inspired me. I really would love to recreate this. Okay, so now we're off to Dollar General. I really wanted this bucket so bad, but they have a lot of good stuff here too. I definitely like to come here for their candles. I like Walmart's candles, but these ones are just a little bit more festive. They have tons of, you know, tree decorations and stuff for you guys to choose from. I bought a few things, not a whole lot from here, but a lot of these things would have looked really cute on the tree or even just around the house, like as little decorational pieces. Here's some things that you normally wouldn't think you would see at Dollar General, but they have tons of tree toppers, and they also have a bunch of trees too from different sizes, and they're really cheap. Like, you can get this little 6-foot tree for 20 bucks, or you can get the one that's pre-lit for $35. That's really not that bad. I mean, it's not a huge tree, but it is 6 foot and it's big enough to hold, you know, some decorations. I remember when we first started out, we had a little Charlie Brown Christmas tree, so sometimes it's nice to just be able to buy something cheap and enjoy it and look back on it years later and be like, look at what we've come from. And then, like, they have these inflatable things. We really can't have inflatables outside because it's way too windy, but they have a lot of options for you guys. So here's my little tiny haul. I just bought a few things from Walmart for this year's collection. We bought these 2 pieces for our town area, a snowman, and then this Santa sled with kids. And then I also bought these ornaments here because I really thought that they would match our theme, and I kind of like that they're unconventional, so they're not the typical truck. They're more like van or buggy looking. I think they're really cute. And then because we always collect snow globes, we found this one. It's a little non-traditional. It's more of a flatter kind instead of the big round kind. It turns on and then the glitter floats. Really pretty. It looks like a lantern. I think that's why my husband picked it up. I think he liked how different it was. And then I got this little Christmas tree that's made out of ceramic, and it also lights up and it plays music. Basically, our family has a thing for carousels. The reason why carousels are so important to me and my family is because when I was 9, I had a cousin that passed away. She was 7 years old, and the last picture that we have of her was her sitting on a carousel. And so my aunt collects them, and in her honor, I like to continue the tradition. So anytime I see a carousel, I always think of her. And this is the first time that I have been able to pick up something that was carousel related. And even though it's small, it still means a lot to me. And I'm so grateful that I found this at Walmart. This was $12.98. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It is broken. It has a couple of pieces that are missing, like the antlers are missing on here and the antlers are broken on this one, but it's hardly noticeable. And I just thought that it looked really precious, and I believe that it does play music. I can't wait to set this out and see how this is gonna look. And one day I will get my big carousel, and I'll wait until that day happens. But until now, I'm grateful for this one. Okay, so now that we got all of the hauls out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. It's already 11 o'clock now, so I gotta hustle because I wanna get everything, as much as everything I can, up before my kids and my husband gets home, and then they're gonna help us put up the tree. Usually we put our tree up first, but this year we're gonna do it at the end. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on filling up this whole entire living room with as much stuff as I can. All these buckets here that my husband already pulled out. There's so much stuff here for me to go through of all of my Christmas supplies, so I got quite a bit. I got plenty to work with, so it's another good reason why I didn't go shopping this year for too much stuff. Okay, so I did tell you that I bought some of this snow cover from Rite Aid, and I believe that they were like $3 or a little more than $3 a bag, which is kind of expensive for what I'm going to use it for, but it is available in case, you know, you can't run to your nearest Walmart or whatever to buy pillow filling. But I found these pillowcases from the Dollar Tree, and it's the first time that I've ever seen something like this. Actually, if you watch Bargain Bethany, she's the one that introduced it on her channel. And so it made me want to run out and get them. So I've had these for a few weeks now, and I've been waiting to share it with you guys because I thought they were really cute. They are a little on the cheap side, so you have to be careful with the zipper when you fill them up, which is another reason why the filling isn't going to be the best for it unless you have like a pillow insert to put it in first, because it does get caught on the zipper, and if you overfill it too high, the zipper will bust open. So be careful with that. But they do make really nice pillow pieces, and I really like them. So with the other ones, I actually stuffed my fall pillows in there, and it actually worked out better that way. So maybe instead of buying that snow stuff, maybe you should just reuse your pillows from fall or any pillow that will fit inside here. It's just as pretty as I remember it. How long do you think we've had this tree for?
This would be
Our 4th or 5th year?
this would be the 4th year.
4th year. So pretty.
The first 4th year.
Oh, okay. I love these pine cones, and they've lasted for 4 years. They've been lasting pretty good. Lots and lots of glitter. Usually the whole floor is full of glitter by the time we're done setting up the tree. And it still has quite a bit of glitter left on it. And it's pre-lit. I think we got this at Walmart. Do you remember how much we paid for it? I don't remember. Like $200 something, $265, something like that. I'm pretty sure that the prices of trees have changed. But this is why I like fake trees. They last forever. I hate seeing things die. I'm not really that picky when it comes to decorating the tree. I figured I, for the most part, get to choose how I want the decorations around the house to be. My husband does put his flair into it when he gets home from work, and it motivates him to want to help out. But I feel like the tree is solely, designated to the kids. I know that a lot of people are really particular how they want their tree, and they want it to look really nice and beautiful and kind of high-end looking. But for me, I feel like it's important that the kids get to choose something as well. And I feel like I dedicate the tree especially for them. So it's a real special moment that I get to see my husband and my son put the lights on, and then all of the kids get to just put whatever decorations they want up. Are you guys ready? Come on, Emily. You ready? Yeah. We're gonna put the star up.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Oh, there it goes.
We didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything today?
Yeah.
You guys just had a fun Friday?
We just had a fun Friday.
Oh, that's good.
Fun Friday?
Yeah.
What is Fun Friday?
On the Friday that we switched tables. We like go to Magnets, Legos, Play-Doh, I don't remember the other ones. It's a drawing one, and that's it.
Did you guys hear that? What is that?
I don't know.
You guys!
Yeah.
Christmas is here, guys!
Yay! Christmas!
today. We really hope that you enjoyed the video, and what do you guys say?
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
And?
Subscribe and like.
Subscribe and like.
What else? Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays!
And a Happy New Year! Alright guys, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.